So I was at Quail Hollow this past weekend. The Wells Fargo Championship was here in Charlotte, and Quail Hollow Golf Club. It's about 10 minutes from where we live, and I got tickets through work to go. So got to go on Thursday, and I followed Rory around for a couple hours. Rory ended up winning it on Sunday, pulled away and won. He's playing really great right now, but it was cool to follow him around and see him up close on Thursday because, it wasn't as busy on Thursday. So we were pretty close watching him play. Quail Hollow, though, it's such an incredible course. The President's Cup was there 2 years ago. The PGA Championship is going to be there next year. So, it's one of the better courses on the tour.
If you're hosting majors, there's nowhere to go but down right. in terms of course quality. I'm not super familiar with Quail Hollow, but what a great name. Yeah. Stop with the name Quail Hollow.
Got your hat.
Is it an owl on your hat, or what is that exactly?
It's a quail.
Oh, yeah, good point.
It's a quail.
Yeah, it's a quail. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What did you make? From what I hear, I haven't been to a PGA Tour event. I guess I went 3-4 yeyears ago. The thing that always blows me away, man, they how you go to an NFL game, wow, they're faster than you even imagine. A PGA event, you're sitting there watching Rory. It's wow, the ball just flies off the club a little bit different than anything you've ever seen before.
No, the sound off the club was just deafening. When he would hit a drive, it was just like.
Yeah.
His Thursday he played with Max Homa also, and he played pretty well too. So yeah, just the way and the way they dial in every shot. They rarely miss a shot, and from the fairway, from the bunker, wherever they're at, they're just so good. But the sound of the ball off the tee is just insane with some of these guys. But the big thing, so the PGA Championship is this week,
right?
At Valhalla, and that's the last place that he won. Yep. Rory obviously is in last place that he won a major. He's in a major drought, and the last place he won a major was Valhalla, 2014.
He's playing well.
PGA Championship. He's playing well. So you putting money on Rory?
It's Jared, ironic. I have it written down. I have 3 picks. Rory McIlroy, number 1. He's the people's choice this week. Plus 700. The ironic thing is there's a lot of correlations. He's playing super well. Like you said, just won last week. He just went through basically just got divorced, just got announced today. So ironically, that 2014 when he won 2 majors, I think he had 4 total wins, 3 runner-up finishes in 2014, his best season ever. He called off his marriage in the May of 2014. Quote unquote. I thought this quote was funny, so I just got him to throw it out there. It really has no meaning, but quote unquote from 2014. The problem is mine, McIlroy said in a statement. The wedding invitations issued at the weekend, issued this weekend, made me realize that I wasn't ready for all that marriage entails. I wish Caroline all the happiness she deserves and thank her for the great times we've had. I think that's funny. Just sent out wedding invitations, realizing, yeah, this ain't it. I'm calling it. But as soon as that happened, he played the best golf of his life. Just announced a divorce today. It lines up. Like you said, 2014 last win at Valhalla, won last week. Outside of Scheffler, who if you're a betting man and you're saying gun to your head, who's going to win this week? If you don't take Scheffler, you're just being an idiot. Yeah. But outside of Scheffler, who is I think plus 300 right now, Rory's plus 700. How do you not love Rory? Plus, we talked about how much we're rooting for that guy to win a major. How it would really be the big oomph I think golf needs right now. So I'm with you. 7-1, Rory McIlroy. Why not throw $10 on it, root for him all weekend?
Do it.
That's exactly what I did. I put $10 on him after seeing him last week in person. I was like $10 at the PGA. You sold me even more now.
Surely we'll be sitting here disappointed. It's just kind of been the story of Rory lately. But man, if the stars ever aligned, how is it not this week? Really? Yep. Another one. This is kind of a hard pick. This reminds me a lot of Kentucky and John Calipari, where I'm just going to ride this train wherever it goes till it totally falls off. John Rahm, 18-1. He really seems like a person in crisis right now on the outside looking in. I think he made the jump to live, and he's really regretting it. To me, it seems like a decision he made probably with his head, not necessarily his heart. As soon as he jump shipped, he just realized what a brutal mistake he made. So I think he's in a bit of, kind of a midlife golf crisis. I think he's going to go one of two ways. He struggled at the Masters. I think he finished 45th with +9, barely made the cut. So I think really the wheels are either about to fall off or he's about to ascend in this highly competitive situation that he hasn't been exposed to a ton in live. So I like him at 18-1. I mean, he's fallen outside of the top 40 in back-to-back PGA championships last 2 years. And I really think the odds are kind of shitty. Like, I think he should be more at like 25-1, but 18-1, picking it with my heart, John Rahm. I'll be happy if he struggles. I'll still be glad that I made the bet because he's my guy. This last one, I'll make it quick. Cam Smith, 30-1. I love this pick as well. It's probably my favorite kind of long shot pick. It's probably where I think the best value is. I mean, he's finished top 15 his last 2 PGA championships. He's literally statistically the best putter in live. Essentially, for my money, the best putter in all of golf. You take that, plus he has a kind of a flair for the dramatic and loves the big crowds, the big moments. He always plays well on Sundays. So just point blank period, give me the best putter, give me the guy who loves the big moment, give me a guy who always plays well on Sundays. I'll take my chances with him at 30-1. So those are my 3 really quick picks. I love those guys.
Nothing for Tiger. You don't think Tiger has any shot?
No. He can't put together. He can't play. Yeah. It's sad. He can't
play 4 rounds.
And what it takes.
Yeah.
If golf was a 18-hole championship, I would still take him over just about anybody. But I just it's past his prime.
Yeah.
It's sad to see.
Well, it's not like Nicholas. Nicholas didn't go through all that he went through. You know,
right.
Age. If it was just his age and he didn't have all those injuries that he had to deal with, you'd still think he'd have a chance, but no,
100%.
There's just no way. Just no way.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, he even said, I think, at the Masters, like after Thursday, he felt okay. After Friday, he was like, I can't walk.
And I know that the making the cut at the Masters is a big streak for him. I think that's kind of your
cool.
barometer. Do you play well? Do you make the cut?
Right.
That's kind of where I'm at with him right now. But honestly, the other big kind of mini story. I didn't have time to triple check. I'm almost positive Michael Block, the big story from last year, is back. He qualified, I think, because of how well he played last year. I'm 99% sure he's back and playing in this field. I mean, you talk about a guy who had a meteoric rise and then almost like a meteoric fall. And he's still I think a lot of people still like him, but just how the comment came out where he basically said he's one of the best golfers in the world. If he could drive it as far as Rory, he'd be the best golfer in the world.
Right.
He made that comment, and then basically everybody turned on him ASAP. So I'm just curious to see what he does this week. If he plays well, how awesome would that be to see? If he really struggles, people are going to be also paying attention to that as well. So kind of a little side quest as you're watching this weekend. Michael Block wearing the hats I hate. Raw. Just as raw. He'll be wearing them, man. So I can't wait to see that.
Yep. He is playing. I did see that too. I completely forgot about him. He burst onto the scene, and then some of the stories came out about maybe not the nicest guy in the world.
Little too big for his britches, man.
Right.
I mean, fame gets a hold of you. It happened to any of us. If that whole whirlwind happened, just got a little little over his skis with some of the comments he was making. So we'll see. It's going to be fun to see no matter how he finishes this weekend.
All right. Well, we'll be tuned in for sure. I'll watch Sunday. That's for sure. It's going to be fun.